almost had a clean opening there. Yo, yo, yo. We're gonna let this no wait, what are you doing? Letting this new Ruzzer playlist run out here. Ruzzer? I don't know how to say his name. What's going on, everyone? I custom mazed you already, Stream Element Spot. Doi Lee, welcome to the stream. I'm an M Hunter. Welcome, guys. Farmville Day 3. So exciting. Not really. Total sarcasm. I'm honestly like, as the days go on, I'm like getting more and more upset and like finding it harder to even just like have the will to log on and like do stuff. But I know that once we're through this month and a half that we're gonna be in a good place to have a really epic KVK. So that's where I'm trying to kind of keep myself going here. Barb chains going. We're gonna be just chilling out, doing some events, race against time. I needed to do, I'm gonna unpack all my Elysian treasures. I'm gonna plan on clipping this for a video. I don't know. I stopped doing it at a certain point because I wanted to accumulate and then see what was gonna happen. I don't know if this was the right or wrong way to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna clip this race against time, and then we're gonna do some Golden Kingdom, and then maybe we'll do archaeological dig. Maybe. I only have 149 hammers, so we'll see. Only 47 more days. Yep. Dude, it seems like a fucking lifetime. And honestly, I was really looking forward to it too, because like I'm not working currently in Australia, so like I was like, oh sweet, like I'm gonna be able to like literally fight like day and night. And no, the universe had other plans. So we are not buying pop-ups or Conqueror's Will. Yes, you should, as Hunter said, Nem, you should still buy the pop-ups. I know it's probably a little bit too late, but I mean, we were instructed, pretty much everyone, to go in and get the the pop-ups. What fucker? So I did go in and buy the pop-ups, and I think that's it. I haven't really done anything else. Crystal bundle, $30 pop-ups, FQP tech, and smart bastions. Okay. So you're, what's that, $5, like $35 or so? This guy coming in and spewing GT. Brother, let it go. Let it go. GT was great, yes. They were great. They were one of the best kingdoms this game is probably ever going to see. If not the best. But those days are over. I don't know why I'm barb chaining. I should probably get my guys back. Total $35 spent. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, well, you have a problem with spending them, so. Kaid, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Barbs are good, yes. Barbs are good. If I could chain this right, like I really fucked this chain up here. Ooh, I could save it though. Yeah, let's get all of our guys back. I do need to do race against time, just to get all the Elysian treasures as much as I can, at least. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about Elysian Treasures? I feel like it's not 7K gem event is still like where it's at. Yup. Yada yada yada. I'm gonna clean up my mess. I feel like Colonel J's been everywhere I've been, but he is also chaining quite hard. A long pull. Yeah, actually that works. Yak, welcome to the stream. You'll collect a lot of good accelerations and materials, and then GT will move to 489 soon. Is that confirmed? I know I heard that as well. I find it funny how like all the spenders want to like stay with the spenders. Like, doesn't that get boring? Like, you know that you're gonna be with like the best of the best accounts. Like, I don't understand. Ecotech dolls have to get done first now. Yeah, Elysian Treasures is good for dopamine hits since you open so many boxes. I guess that's the only benefit there. Puramu. Puraimu? If I said that right? Welcome to the stream, by the way. I mean 7K gem event is like the best, right? I don't think there's like any argument to that for like free to play. 10 of them in a group. Yeah, well, you got... Well, yeah, it makes sense that some of them are going to go to 489, right? Like Genie. It makes sense that Genie's account will go to 489 if it is going to 489. I wouldn't even know who's actually in the group or not. Was Genie's account still there? Or it bounced already? I think it bounced already. Oh shit. Oh, Genie's 489 already. Okay. Everyone who moved to 489. The actual number is now in GT 36 players. Jeez. Oof. Oof. How the mighty fall. All right. While I'm waiting for these to come back, we do have a Kingsland that's going to kick off tomorrow. We can chill and watch some of this a little bit. I will not be streaming this Kingsland because that will be opening at 1 a.m. my time. This is 2377.7. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, 489 past 7. Oh, 2728. What's over there? '49's had a good bounce back too, I have to say, because I mean, I feel like things weren't looking good for them for a little bit there as well. But they've bounced back nicely. I guess that's what happens when you know that you're gonna get some freaking you know, bundles purchased for you, and you have, you know, pilots being bought for you. So Must be nice. Stand to 489. No, I'm not leaving. You're there though, right, Al-Qaid? You and Opti is still over in 489? Probably spends a collective 36 to 40 hours on farms this past week because of melons, Legion treasures, and camel. The grind is unreal. This is facts. This is facts. Yeah, a lot of very farm friendly events, but obviously means that you need to, you know, be tending to them a little bit more. Siege. Oh my god. Holy. New Siege video dropped on my channel, by the way. Go ahead and check that out. Got to chat with a Siege main here in 1093, Patriarch Zook. A guy who did 1.7 billion KP last KVK against Earth Camp 1818 and 960 in that hell 4-day Kingsland. A little bit of a longer video. I realize now that I should have cut it into 2 parts. And it probably would help if I had some timestamps, so maybe I'll go and do that after the stream, but go ahead and check that out. He does have some good insights. We do talk about the new Siege commander, Alfonso, and you know, we give some good insights on to, you know, what's the best single Siege march to make in the game. Al-Qaed's still there. Must be nice getting showered with gold chests. Lucky dog. We actually been getting some pretty good gold chests here too, though. So. Next week we'll also be dropping most likely a we're doing it starting our account review series, our whale watching series, as I'm thinking to name it. Think we'll have Hunter on next week, dropping a video then once we can get some time sorted. Ghost Rider has agreed to do account review. I don't know if we're gonna get a full interview with Ghost Rider. He's gonna kind of let me know about that, and then I gotta spam some more whales in the kingdom, and then once I kind of cover a fair bit of 1093, I don't want to do like everyone in 1093 and like just like fully reveal our hand. Then I'll start kind of branching out to other kingdoms and trying to get account reviews going with some other whales throughout the game. What's up, Hunky? Yeah, well, if you were here, man, if you made it here, you would have had plenty to get showered by from BT Cyborg, Ghost Rider, Marbro, Hunter. Yeah, some of those guys have been dropping some serious gold chest action. It's been really nice. Although the speed up gain, I guess when you're in a kingdom like 60 GT or like a 489 now, maybe like a 606 can probably be added to their 2377. Like when you're really having people who like multiple people, you know, 10 plus people who clear out the shop every day, like probably yes, that's really where your speed up benefits are going to come in. But I haven't really noticed too much of the speed up bump from like the increase in gold chest. I would say if anything, it's the VIP points on that have definitely been impacted a little bit more. Safe account review, which one? Which one of his like thousands of accounts that he works on? John Jr., what's going on? Welcome to the stream. By the way, my friend with the Arabic name, is there like something that I can like call you? I'm gonna throw this into Google Translate, so don't kill me if the translation is bad. It could actually just ask safe and be like, yo, what the fuck does this mean? Translates into Abu Batal. Abu, right? What are 93's future plans? Will it find a strong opponent quickly, or will it take a long time? I think as soon as we come out into first, I think the plan is going right into first pop. We should get a pretty good matchup right off the jump. I think it's going to line up that we're going to have a really big KVK right as we come out. They nerfed gold chest, that's why you don't notice a difference. That's fair, I guess. Of course when I finally get the chance. 2 trash for 93, no surprise. Come on, brother, you got the fucking you got a captain set and then a secondary captain set pretty much being worked on. You're fine. Silver keys, yo, the silver keys, actually I opened up like 4,000 of them, no more. I got a fair amount of speed ups, I have to say, so not too shabby there. All right, we're almost back here. Kill point chase is going on. I didn't even notice 2377's over here too. The KP race amongst all the camps here. I think everyone will avoid facing 93 for now, and I think 93 will suffer as 254 did. Well, you have to understand that we have domain systems which 254 didn't have access to. And although it wouldn't be ideal, we can split our alliances up, which would give us, it would 100% give us a match, because then we're pretty much just like a very high A seed for both T and X. Again, it's something that's not ideal, but we can do. The one thing I just want to call out, like if we get into this realm of people are avoiding fighting 1093, then the game has totally lost, like, all of the top kingdoms. I'll openly say all the top kingdoms, all the leadership, everyone has become fucking pussies, because this game is about fighting. If you're actively avoiding a kingdom, you're a bitch. I'm sorry. I'll say it up front. It's a fucking war game. Like, why are we trying to avoid, you know, are people so scared to get an L? That's what I mean. Like, when you have kingdoms that are like built on spending, and it's not like a very community driven thing. Like we took a very hard L against 960, and someone made a good comment in one of my comments on one of the videos that I just did. We lost that KVK to 960, and it's almost like we won because we had such a good migration, and then look what happened to 960. Like, these top kingdoms who are built on spending and power don't have the strong enough community to take an L, because when those players take an L, they get pissed and they want to migrate. So fucking nut up and just fight. So, and again, we're not at that point yet, but there will, if that point does come, I won't hesitate to let the filter off and call every fucking kingdom out, because that's fucking bullshit. You want to avoid 1093 just so they can, you know, in hopes that they wither away, because in you want a 254 situation. Get a grip. Doi Lee. Doi Lee. Period. And finally, facts. And top kingdoms need to grow. I agree, man. Like, and again, we're not here, but if we're Abu, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, Abu, and that's not the name. It might not be, because your indicator is an I, or your avatar is an I. He's putting a scenario out there, but if that scenario does come to fruition, then yes, these top kingdoms need to grow a fucking pair. And we'll see. Time will tell. But I don't think we're gonna get to that point. I have more faith that we'll get some good fights. Can you imagine my account against 1093? Talk about spending, all healing and bad trades, and speed used to drain the account to nothing. I somewhat disagree, but I think top kingdom should be. I don't think you give your account enough credit anymore, Nem. I think you're at a point now. Look, let's go look here. My Huo is almost back, and we're just kind of yapping here. 2581. 1356. So almost 4 years, yeah. Yeah, Nem, your account's going on 4 years. I think I was trying to get a gauge on oh, okay. I didn't see Hunter asked. Your account's 4 years old and you've spent a fair bit. I think your account would be ready to take the jump into Imperium levels. I know you were a little hesitant about a year and a half ago, like when I left 2581 to kind of start, you know, climbing the ranks into these higher seeded KVKs. And I think a year and a half ago is maybe warranted, but I think your account is at a place now that you can fight in these big KVKs. We have players that come in from Young Kingdoms in 1093 all the time. I would have to look into our studio to see some like good accounts and like see some good performances, but 2467. No. Like Hunter's obviously an account around your age. This was another account that's around your age. It's a little bit newer. Nem. But yeah, I think you would be ready. Like that's Ray's account ID, so you're around there. So yeah, I think you would be ready. How do you only have 4 marches? Did you refine your cav set? Michael Shaw, welcome to stream. What can we do to make 1818 and 960 fight? I don't think there's anything we can do. I mean, our friend over here with the Arabic characters said that 960 is down to 36 players now. 1818 I just don't think has the balls to do it. They're a Diplo KVK Diplo kingdom, so I don't think that they would do it. One thing that I found out too, which is a little bit more like you know, shame on these other camps or these, you know, these bigger kingdoms that kind of dictated the pace of this KVK. From what I've found out too is that these other kingdoms leaderships, like the smaller kingdoms in the 960 camp and the 1818 camp, they actually wanted to fight in this KVK, but they didn't speak up in the diplomacy chats. So it's even more of a shame then too. Where the hell is my hero? Okay. All right. So, all right, that makes sense then. But I mean, even still, like 4 marches, like there's people running around here in 1093. Like I said, you kind of mix in with the crowd here in 1093. I think if you were like in a big single alliance Imperium, like, yeah, because you know you're essentially fighting in the front the entire time. Like you can get away with kind of like cheesing some kills a little bit more in the back here in 1093. (1818) and GT were the ones who made the call. Yeah, it's like once I found that out too, Hunter, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, well, even more so, like, no bueno. All right, so we got to get everything set here. I haven't done Race Against Time in fucking ages. Classification A is the best now. There are no strong kingdoms like before. I would say that's a fair point to make. What? Why is it doing that? Should I use a boost for this? Actually, no. Fuck it. Dude. Not surprised they wanted to fight, but just let the bigger kingdoms make the call. I don't know anyone who want to say an 1818. Well, I think 960 is pretty much done, so. Hmm. 1818, I think they're you know, they've been around for a while. I think nothing's going to change. Those players who are there are used to, you know, they're used to getting cheesy wins and shit. Thank you, Doi. Yeah, I've had my dailies, because I haven't really known who to get my dailies for. So I've been doing probably about the past year or so now. I've been doing Gaja and Gonzalo. Is Peacekeeper's better? I don't know. I just assume that, I mean, the damage output's more. I would assume that the I don't know. I haven't used any tries, so let's see. And I'm gonna have to like probably march somewhere too. Or should I random somewhere? Okay. I don't care enough. I just honestly want my base rewards. Yeah, I remember Hunky. That was I mean, for what it was worth, that KVK2 was fucking amazing. Okay, fine. We'll give it a true go. One thing that I do like about the gold chests is you don't have to worry about buying random teleports anymore. I guess this is pretty good. This is actually, I think this is really good actually. Shit. Okay. So, ish. Fuck. All right, I gotta fix that later. Save EP, whatever. I'm not gonna be going. I'm not gonna dip into my AP reserves as KVK, really. Anyway, so I think left side might be better-ish. Okay, no. Side probably better-ish. Kill trade for KV, probably. Yeah, I think there's going to be something set up like that. Does it just get cleared? I don't understand. And then I will use Finian and Minnow, I guess. $18 embarrassed 93 a lot when it was allied with 365, 489, and 960. I can't speak to those, to be honest. I wasn't here at the time, so I've heard the stories though, but I'm definitely not a whale. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of cav actually. Hold on. So let's bring you down to 300. That's why. All right, let's run it. So I'm gonna hit these 4 real quick, and then we gotta shift off into the right here. Oh, fucking web chainers everywhere, not making this easy. Okay, let's run it. Start. Is AoE better on this too, by the way? I have no idea. Oh, fuck. That's not a great start. Maury, what's up, brother? Yeah, free dub. Add it to the alliance banner. Syed, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. 1818 Trash Kingdom. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's dead. Have gear? Yeah, let me rip through this real quick. Hold on. I haven't really done too much to it, to be honest. I had to finish my 6th set, which was leadership, and then do some like I had to like re-optimize some things the other few days ago. So now I'm in the place where I'm kind of getting to awakening everything to level 2, and then I'm gonna I'll bring my main cav stuff, which is for the most part already crit. Besides the Sacred Dominion, I'll bring that up to awakening 5 for everything. Bye, Nam. Enjoyed dinner. Thank you for coming in and chilling. Yes, and don't forget to like and subscribe, yo. Appreciate the support. Did that count for all 3 or no? I don't think so. Gonna get really dry, kinda. Oh. minute to hear one. Too long of a walk. I might not even get the... Oh no, I'm definitely getting base rewards. 741. God dang. Crazy motherfuckers. Well, I'm definitely not getting that. That's craziness. This would be a good spot. I honestly don't think I'm going to do this another time because I really don't feel like burning through the AP. Take my base rewards and then we'll do Elysian treasures because I should have gotten all the boxes for them for the dailies. But I do actually need to... What? Dude. Barb despawned? Oh, let's go. Not a good spot. Yeah, I agree. Ramu. Too much AP. And like, what is the reward even? Gold heads, 20 gold heads, 2,000 gems. Like, I'm good. I'm good. You get like half of those reward, half of the points. Ah, fuck. Run, motherfuckers, run. Thanks, Paramu. Thanks. Help my self-esteem there. Home Kingdom though, low key, those barbs are like pretty well stacked together, I would say. I could have sworn I just looked too, and this was like 500 was like top. I think Kate Run was like maybe 600. Kate Run had like 575k and just exploded to 750 now. And I shouldn't even attack this last barb. Rank 21 though, let's go. Let's go. Up 7 marches in Home Kingdom, what the heck. Glad they beefed up Home Kingdom, and I agree. That was definitely like long overdue too, Maury. So this is what we're working with so far. So this has pretty much been the same for quite some time now. I did just make a second Pride of the Con, which crit the other day, which was very nice. My third set of cav gear, you can see everything's almost pretty much level 2, at least for these middle pieces. Archer set has a couple weakening level 2s. I got my boots to level 5 the other day. I got my infantry boots to level 5. Actually, no, I didn't. Fuck, I have to do that still. So infantry boots to the level 5, and then we actually don't have too many level 2 awakenings to go besides the accessories. So let's actually see this right now. So I'm gonna do non-accessories first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this, but I honestly can just leave this for now. I might not bring all those to level 2. We'll see. I don't know. And then accessories. Yeah. So like 7 pieces on my main first 5 marches, and then all the accessories on them. I need level 2. So 7 plus the accessories, not too bad. I'll be able to hammer that out pretty quick. And then once I do that, then I'll be in the position of, I'll probably slowly accumulate the blueprints for the 6 set like leadership to awaken everything to 2. And then my primary goal will be to bring all these to 5. And then whenever I have like leftover scrap materials is when I'll awaken the leadership set to level 2s. What's up, Minty? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, not too long until we start really working on this to kind of get it to captain level, which is pretty good. Although, yeah, actually, yeah, because I was gonna say, although my armaments for Wedge aren't that good, but I've got the armaments for Delta, and we should get the last one soon. Wait, oh no, I might not actually, because I think I reset. Oh no, yeah, I will get that soon, because I have my arch. Everything else is at 0. So that's what the gear is looking like so far, Maury. Had to do a bit of cleanup, and the level 6. My 6 set obviously took a bit of time, but not too shabby. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I have 5 crystals and 345 to clear that one out. So, and then we have all these too. I'm gonna keep hoarding these. Maybe we'll do that today. Actually, no. Do I need to? What has that? Yeah, we can actually probably switch that with something. Yeah, for Rafu. Yeah, it took some time. Maury. But it was nice to like. That was one of the perks of, I guess, leaving 2581, because I was no longer relied on for rallies and garrison and stuff like that. And I just, the last, what, it's been 2 years now, I've been able to just fully focus on my, on like just getting field optimized. So, like I'm finally kind of caught up 6 years in. Let's look and see. Let's look and see if there's anything that I can convert first. Because I'm honestly not sure. I haven't taken a look at my armaments in a while. So we have a that would probably be the one that I change, right? That would probably be the one that I change. Fucking say let's do it now, right? Because oh no, but then I don't know what I'm gonna get. The special inscription's not gonna be able to get inscribed onto it. It's going to be a random. And then I'm going to have to convert that, right? Because my wish list is on Arch. Yeah, I wait. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. And I don't think I even have an inscription or like a good one to put on it. Yeah, like this one actually wouldn't be too shit. 1% extra damage. I mean, I could do that. I can do it for like temporary, and we could just have a little bit of fun. I have plenty of transmutation stones, to be honest. We could just get rid of that shitty cap stat. No, I think that's the best. Because yeah, we're gonna get that special inscription from this wish list whenever the Arch decides to give this to me. But I haven't gotten one in quite some time, so nah, no rares. I got nothing, I don't think. Actually, wait, hold on, let's see. I don't think I have any. This one actually wouldn't be too shit. No point in doing it now, though, because we have no fighting, so... That's actually would be really good. Isn't that on Lucha, anyway? Valiant is a scroll, though? Huh? I'm hoarding, Hunter. It's the YouTuber way. I need like to build these for content. What's up, Wally? I have a plan too. I thought of something. Hopefully no one steals this idea. I'm sure someone will, but so you know how we have the new Zenith format? I've been like thinking about this heavily because I want another Zenith skin, especially when the Cav Health one comes around. And I don't know, I don't know when it's going to come out, but so essentially you need about 2,000 days worth of speed ups in excess to get a Zenith skin. So idea for content that I'm going to do is I'm going to start hoarding my gems. I'm not going to use my gems on anything. I'm going to be I opened them for zone 5 openings. So I would have done it this KVK. But now I'll have more for next KVK. But we know Hunter opens all of his stuff as he gets it. Wants a dopamine all inhaled in one go. That is also true. 2 years because oh, is it defense for Cav? I mean, it's gonna be a test. Like I'm usually not good at hoarding either. Like this stuff is like pretty normal for me. Like it's just, you know, a few months and then before every, you know, zone 5 fight that we have is when I'll do it. But we're talking about a very long project of hoarding gems for Zenith now. And I'm looking to use, you know, probably 1 million to 1.5 to mitigate the amount of speed ups that I'm going to need to use. As soon as you get them, Jesus. I don't know if even if I wasn't a content creator, I don't know if I could do that. Oh yeah, the 20% health was this one, right? The samurai looking one. This one? No. Did we get 20% cav health yet? Or you're saying the next one is defense. That's why I have to wait a little while. But yeah, we got attack. 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 Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean. Better to buy 24-hour speed ups from VIP, is it? But see, like the thing with speed ups is, I mean, I guess with like the training ones I could do, I can't do the universals because I'm going to end up using them for fighting. So you're saying just like buy the 20 boasts, you're saying just buy the 24-hour speed ups and just like hoard those instead of using the gems for the training? Damn, that's tough. I don't know if I'd be able to wait that long for the health. I might get impatient and just want to do it for defense. I don't even, honestly, I'm not even sure what the math is behind it. I was trying to look the other day, but I don't know if I was getting accurate stuff. But the way that I looked at it was like for every troop to train, it's about one gem. What's up, Moin? Speeds. There you go. Defense is better for for Cav Rally. The only thing is, I'm not sure when I'll do. I guess Rally is better for me right now anyway. Because I don't know when I'm going to max Sabutai. Like that's a long-term project. I'm assuming that the next Cav commander that we're going to come out is still going to synergize with him. So I think I'll need him at some point. And then like my next thing for commander wise is obviously going to be the next open field Cav. But then also the Cav garrison I'm thinking about doing too. Well, I'm just assuming, Moin, with the guarantee, right? Because I'm not going to go for an all troop one. I'm going to go for a Cav specific one. So you only need 2k, around 2k days to guarantee yourself with the 30 million power. This is also true boast, but I'm not sure. I mean, like, you would really have to do the digging to find a dead continent. But from what I've seen, I mean, like, there's like, even let me see here. There was one of the guys from the old 254 group. I'm in a Discord with them. So one guy, he's in CC now. He's been chilling there for about a year or so now. They had 13 people on their continent go over 60 million. He even said too, said the new speed up exchange event has everyone saturated in speed ups. And then there was another 10 people who pushed between 20 and 30 million who then just stopped. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick for troop specific, cav specific ones. Defense is better for cav in general. Oh, that is true, Hunter. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. It's very true. Wally, it costs 1,500 gems to train 24 hours, but if you buy the 24-hour speeds from the VIP shop, it only costs 600 gems for 24 hours. Oh, okay, okay. Some people migrated out of 2377 to get the skin and still had to push 60 million. Zook, welcome to the stream. What's up, brother? This is late for you over there, yeah? Oh no, it's not too late actually. Is this where I go to get the expert siege advice? Should I build a plume? I don't know. You gotta watch the new siege video. We had some very intellectual individual on there to help with that, so you get a lot of value out of that video, Zook. Okay, so new plan, new format. All of my gems then will go towards the 24-hour training speeds, and I will not touch those fucking things. I will not touch them. Alloys, welcome to the stream. Guys, be sure to hit that like button, consider subscribing. Totally free, helps the channel out a lot. Did you guys know, I've never done this before, but I was looking at my analytics the other day. Only 35% of the people who watched one of my videos, I don't remember which video it was, are subscribed. The other 65% are not. I'm a zombie after staying up for 25 hours for past 7. Oof. Chasing that juicy KP, Wally. You gotta get some rest too, man. You guys got fucking Kingsland opening in what? Is it now? Well, 13 hours, dude. Really a bot. Okay, so good. I'm glad I talked this out, because yeah, flexing the gems like that would have sucked. So I can arguably get more. Thank you to Wally and to Boast for kind of talking me through the math on that. And then also thank you to Hunter too, because now I think now it's a race against time to get ready for cav defense. Because this is true. Cav health is so saturated already. That I'm gonna need the defense skin. Okay, so we have Golden Kingdom still to do. I don't really know. We're an hour in. I could do that. Think of the content though. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice, but I also want to be somewhat efficient because I'm not a whale. Ball out and gem it. Well, here's the thing. Like the reason why I got this thought too is because in my ROK yearbook, like it tells you how many gems you used. It's over here. Like 2.4 million on the year for me, which I think is about average. I think I do about 2 million roughly. Let's actually see. What was my biggest spending since 2021? Christopher Rabbit, welcome to the stream. Happy birthday to Minty. It's not Minty's birthday, is it? why I'm not fighting flat out today. Good. Yeah, get that rest, man. I mean, you guys are probably going to have a short Kingsland anyway. Potentially. That's what the word on the street is. So, I don't know. What do I know? $2.2 million gems. That's about my average. Oh shit, happy birthday, Minty. Minty's like 14 now, right? $3.3 million gems, so I spend most of that on materials from VIP shop. See, like I'm also like I'm it's nice too because I'm at a place. Well, the wheel changes are really nice. 2.1 million gems. So I like to say this is probably going to be about my average. And then the only other like really gem consuming event is like Dalrook if you decide to do it, but the VIP mats are about the same value. And then you have like the egg event, which is like the best value for your gems in the game, I would say. Oh, he's 6 now? Hells yeah, brother. You can also chain 8 hours a day? Yeah, fuck that. 1.5 million gems in 2023. Holy shit. I was poor then. That's a pretty steep drop off. Yeah, I think everyone, that's like, now's the time with the new changes. Like, God forbid they ever decide to change it back, which I don't think they will, because I mean, this one was such a good turnout, I think, in terms of people blowing their loads. But God forbid they ever fucking change it back. Like, you want to go get your Zenith skin now. Oh, damn. 1.3. That's low as fuck. I was even poorer last year. What the hell? Interesting. So yeah, 2 million average, let's say, for over the last 5 years or so. How much was it, Hunter? Wait, I guess for you 10 million. I feel like it's definitely more than 10 million. I gotta do bash requests. Fuck. Just when they add siege skin. Yeah, that's. I don't think they'll ever do a. I don't think they'll do a Zenith Siege Zook, unfortunately. I think your best bet there is saving the 60 million for all troop skin. actually. Hmm. Don't hurt me like that. Look, just being honest. Just being honest. Just 100% Golden Kingdom. It's so easy. Too bad it takes forever to finish. I'm honestly like I don't mind Golden Kingdom as much anymore. I like the new like the skill editions because I feel like it changes somewhat. I don't know. I've found it that it's not as hard to like stomach anymore. You see 77 came down in 2v1 versus our camp capacity. Yeah, a little bit. I was watching it before as I was waiting for my troops to come home. And then I noticed, I was like, oh shit, 2377 came down and started fighting as well. See, it's not 10 million. Oh god. This is gonna give us a sneak peek of the give us a sneak peek of the account review that we're gonna do. Oh shite. Oh my goodness gracious. 20.4 million gems. Yo. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, yo. Yo, in this year's yearbook, they didn't put the battle stats for us. Like, they didn't put, like, the kills and shit. 21.8 million cavalry. Oh my god. Music feels like I'm in Cyberpunk. That's the whole point. Yeah, I feel like they left out a page on here. Yep. Same for me, Alloys. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. I need to get water. For me, it was 2.4 or something like that. 2.2 million. He's right here, Lee. Mr. Pedro. I don't know if it's gonna work now with the light, and plus it's like I don't have blackout shades like right behind me here, so yeah. I will admit I've been a little bit lazy of like I got like my initial setup done like a week and a half ago, just about 2 weeks now actually, and now I've just like I kind of got into lazy mode, but we're slowly gonna keep adding and like refining the setup. A little wave there from 606 and co. 2.3, yeah. I feel like that's like the average for like us, like I guess medium spenders. Although like I don't really spend on anything like bundle wise besides like now like I'll occasionally do the wheel bundles, and then like Crystal Tech. That's really it. If Crystal Tech wasn't a thing, I would be able to spend more to like actually develop my account. Your gear doesn't suck, Alloys. You were in freaking where were you before we went in 1029? You were in Imperium for a minute. Or you were like 2268, was it? Fighting keeps up all day, we might have a chance on catching up. In stats with 489. Yeah, I guess. So you gotta play that fine line of like not fighting them too hard, so that way they keep like coming out to fight and shit. But I know from like what I've heard like in the community, like it's the KP race is on. Like everyone's fighting right now to get the KP for the star, potential star, I should say. Gonna be free to play this year. Yeah. This guy fucking wait. I gotta actually reach out to Douglas for an account review too. He was actually his account was one of the ones that spurred me wanting to do this, because like him and Kosop just get so much KP in like every KVK that I've been here. The past 2 KVKs that I've been here. I just saw you buy a gold chest, Hunter. Look, see, that's Hunter right there. 365 for a couple years, then quick visits in 2605, and then 2268. Gotcha. Yeah, I had a feeling it was 2268. Douglas, Mad Phantom I've reached out to. Who else? Is Mochi I'm gonna reach out to. Probably Marlboro, and then I might chill a bit. Yeah. Where is rankings? Am I stupid? Maybe we'll do an account review on the new Eater account too. Bad Dawn, what's up, brother? Fucking Colonel J is everywhere, dude. Look at this guy. He's going ham. Where is he? Number 6, 31,000. Holy shite. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. It's been very nice over here so far. Oh, that's what I need to be doing too. Shit. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Settled in for the most part. I've just gotten over being sick for the past 2 weeks too, so it was it was a rather rough entry into Australia. I just finished my antibiotics yesterday for strep. That was great, but otherwise been really good, man. Will be interesting in a few months when I start the job hunt. And hopefully, you know, hopefully good things come from that, but we'll see. Crazy to see top 5 in this KVK are 1093. Well, that's also, it's a good and bad thing because a lot of people like think that our like this is 1093 now. Like, oh my gosh, 1093, they're so strong because like they have BT Cyborg, the new Eater and Noob account, Mad Phantom, and Marlboro. Like, and like they think of 1093 just from this like top 5, top 10 players now. Like, and even our top 10, like I was talking about it, like falls out. We fall out of 150 million power range in top 10. Like, people got really shifted perspectives. Fluffy Pony got 3.7 billion KP since passive and opened. Oof. Aussie flu season coming from winter into summer always happens. I don't even know if it was like the flu, but like I know what you mean, like the whole like change in like the whole change in weather where it like kind of gets people sick. I've never had strep throat in my life, but I think it was from when I was cleaning out some stuff like right behind me, like me and my wife's like little toy and collectibles collection, and I was blowing some dust off of some of them, and I think like I didn't have the windows open or ventilated, and I think some of the dust just, that's kind of what did me in to get strep. But she's been kind of going back and forth a little bit of feeling under the weather, so yeah, that definitely those weather changes, weather change, cold and flu are definitely coming down the pipe. Almost 4 billion KP is like crazy in like 2 days, by the way. The power of having a pilot crew. Get ready for summer barbecue, Christmas with beers. That's gonna be so weird, man. Literally traded the snow for sand. Oh, I did my Bastion already. Shit. 10-hour change test? Absolutely not. No. I'm just trying to get my Bastions done. Probably stay on for a little bit longer. I do have to do my Elysian treasures because I need to clip that into a video because I really don't think that it's a great event, and we'll see how far we get. But I don't think I maxed the thingy. Moving from northern hemisphere to southern does have it. Bro, make sure to put your head towards the south when sleeping. Don't sleep with your head to the north. Why is that? I don't even know. Well, that's west. No, wait. That's east. Because that's the beach. This is west. The north. I do sleep with my head to the south. It's magnetic field. I did not know that this was a thing. What the heck? Isn't it down like it's like 4 hours or so, Wally? I think. I don't think it's down. Definitely not by me, at least. I'm in the suburbs of like Brighton Les Sands, so I'm like on the beach. Iron Dragonite, welcome to the stream. Speaking of Dragonite, I gotta get my emulators and stuff set up so I can start playing Pokemon again. yeah. Just maybe a little bit there. Well, I've never heard anything like that before. To sleep in a certain direction because of the Earth's magnetic field. That's yeah, never heard that before. Ooh, 400, let's go. I fucked up and got Pepin instead of Casimir. So now I gotta wait for Casimir to come up in the tavern. I'm gonna stay in zone 4. Y'all gonna be able to go to the other zones in peace. So we'll see about the zone to the left of us. Let me get this one going real quick before they run away from me. So this zone, yes, because we're gonna share that with 2293, and then they're gonna be able to see if they can take Kent peacefully, and then us the same with Chester, and then 1818 and 960 essentially, since they're not fighting, are only gonna have this zone 5 to chill in. Now I wouldn't be surprised if we get like farm killers, and like we won't be able to like farm peacefully there, but we'll have to see. But for sure, we're going to have one zone. Ah, I missed fucking the other one. Actually, Lee, hold on. Yo, I forgot about that. I'm going to go see. Okay, so I'll have to get back to you on that one, Lee, because for some reason my toilet just goes like, it just like throws the water like straight down. And like the thing with like Australian toilets too, which is like, I think this is more like a European style too. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but the water sits super low. So like, you know, like in like North America, like our water will come up like a quarter up to the bowl. Like that shit sits like down in the little hole area. So like it's hard to tell there, but I'll get back to you on it. I'm now going to like pay attention to that while I'm going to the bathroom in other places. Did good deed sat past? Hey, good deeds. Welcome to the stream. I do have a home game team. Yes. Another fellow Aussie. I farted a poo. Oh, nice. He has a good home game team. Yay, let's go. And then Onya. It's crazy that it's like really insane. I'm gonna put myself last when Onya joins because I don't have Constantine, nor do I have a Trajan or Shajar. So it's crazy that I have more battle power than him, but I guarantee you his team would beat mine. Yeah, I do like that too, Wally. I have to say, it's really nice to not have like water splashed on my butt when you take a poop. All right, I'm gonna go in and do Golden Kingdom because I still have one more day to do it, but I just want to get it out of the way because tomorrow I'm going to knock out with the wife and some friends, which is a rave. So I need to do that, and then I need to do pretty much anything else that's like, I need to do that and Bashing Quest. So I'm going to shift over to Golden Kingdom and we'll just kind of chill out a little bit more. Let me make sure I get these bastions done. There's no way I can get Bashing Quest done tomorrow. GG's. Oh, sorry, good deeds. There. I don't even have auto sync on. So dumb. Okay, so fuck. I gotta bring all my. I gotta bring my troops home again. Son of a bitch. That's annoying as fuck. Okay, so those are all done. I might just go ahead and do this Elysian treasures then, because I'm pretty sure everything's maxed. And I don't think I'm getting any more. Disastrous, have a good rest, man. Thank you for popping in to say hello. Appreciate you, man. Guys, be sure to hit that like button, consider subscribing. Totally free, helps the channel out a lot. All right, so while we wait for these guys to get back for because Golden Kingdom's acting up here. I do, Michael, yeah. We're just waiting on he's European time zone, so he'll be up shortly. Ish, right? Yeah, he'll be up in like 3 or 4 hours. What am I doing here? Oh, I just want to see this real quick. Like, why is it not? So buns. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta wait. I actually think no, but my Baichi doesn't have his gear, so yeah, we're gonna have to wait. But for now, I can do this. You're good. You're not good. Recommended me your team as a top one to join. Oh, let's go. That's good signs. Good signs for the team, maybe? I'm like really shit at Canyon, so I have no idea. Alex, welcome to the stream. What's up, man? So we have one minute. That's cool. I love that. I have no idea who's taking Zig, to be honest. All right, so while we wait for our troops to come back, Tyler, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Old retired, newly retired 1093 member. Semi-retired, because you said that you would still like help 1083 out and stuff. But how's it going, man? Good to see you. All right, let's go ahead and open these up, and let's see if this event is worth it. So I kind of just had this thought just to make like a quick video to see, because the first few days of this were rather slow for me, I want to say. So obviously I've only brought this up to chest level 3 so far, and this is an event that's been like what, almost 10 days now. So let's say, I don't know exactly when I started to hoard, but let's say 2 to 3 days in. So it's been about a week of me hoarding. So I'm curious to see how far we get on this. You're getting about the same amount of rewards that you would for a 7K. Actually, I think you're getting less rewards for 7K gem. I'm just looking at this first glance. Maybe more when it comes to the amount of resources that you're going to be getting. But I think definitely less in terms of all the other goodies. So let's go ahead and see and open these up. Yeah, content ideas, Hallex. Boast only at level 7. Jesus. All right, let's see. So this, I've every single day I've gotten all of my bronze chests here. I've done all of my cakes. So I haven't like slacked and missed out on opportunities to get these chests. Same gold head and resources, but speed ups are replaced with transmutation stones. Okay, I guess that's a fair trade-off. Is it the same on? I feel like it's more resources. That's a lot of resources to be given up, but I also don't pay attention to 7K gem event too much. It's just like, you know, you're going for that for the gold heads. So we're at level 4 now. Almost all the way through our bronze chests. For 7K, you get to exchange a chest at the end, so it can be more. Oh, that is true. That is true. You do get the resource exchange. Zook, there's a relatively low cap on chest drops from barbs, I think, to encourage buying bundles. I think so as well. I did Dragonite just to get. I bought up to the $100 level on desert tracks, and that's it. So I bought the $50 bundle. I didn't buy the $100 bundle. I think I did miss a few silver chests from Melon Market, I will say, but I got all of them from Fisherman's Fortune. I got all of them for Race Against Time, and I think I did miss out on a few from Alliance Quiz. So I didn't fully optimize this, but I still don't think it would have made a difference. So let's go ahead and see what we get from all these bronze. So we got 1 silver, 1 purple, 2 silver, 3 silver, 4 silver. So 4 silver, 2 purple, 5 silver, 5 silver, 3 purple, 5 silver, 4 purple. Let's go. Five silver, 5 purple. Let's go. 6 purples, 6 silvers, 7 silvers, 8 silvers. Come on, give me purple. 9 silver, 10 silver, 11, 7 purple, 12 silver, 13 silver, 7 purple still. 1 gold. Let's go. Nice. So what? 13 silver, 7 purples, 1 legendary, 1 gold. Very nice. 8 purples, 9 purples, 10 purples, 14 silvers. So 14 silvers, 10 purples, and 1 legendary, plus another 30 bronze, and then another legendary, actually, two legendaries. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's go and open our silvers now. I'm going to lose count. Hold on. We had what? 14 silver. I think I lost count already. Chat, can you help me? I think 10 purple. And now we're on 2 legendary. This is a dopamine. It's like, this is pretty good. I do like it. 14 silver, 10 purple, 2 gold. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I had down to. Okay, so now one problem of being in a new apartment, I have like no paper. So we had 14 silver, 10 purple, 2 gold. This is the gold that we're going to open now. We're at level 5. So we got a cool little dolphin. So let's go and get our gold. That's the second one. And I'll start tracking here on, so it's another silver, 2 silver, 3 silver, 4 silver. Thank you, Paramu, by the way. 5 silver, 6 silver. Come on, give me a purple. Silver, 8 silver, 9 silver. Damn, we're on a drought on this one. 9 silvers, no purples. 10 silvers, no purples. 11 silvers, no purples. That's rough, buddy. All right, so let's open our bronze. There's a purple. I guess that counts, right? We'll count that. Yeah, it all counts. It all counts. I was thinking of like just doing it for like the runs that we're doing on this, but it counts. Okay, so that's our purple. I marked that already. Bronze, bronze. There's another purple. So on that run, after opening the silvers, we got 12 silver and only 2 purple. From all the bronze that we opened, though, 14 silver chests, 10 purples, and 2 golds. Really good. I think opening all at once is the way. Like this boast. This is kind of cool. I like this. Like just seeing like all the extra goodies that you're going to get. My only annoyance with the event is the cap and not getting chests from forts, only barbs. That's a fair point, I would say. All right, let's open this fully until we get to our purples. All right, now let's open our 30 purple chests. This should skyrocket this a little bit. And we're still only at level 5. So 30 purple chests. This is what we got. 9 3-hour speed ups, 800 gems. Not much, to be honest. Did get us to level 6. We should hit level 7 now. Let's go ahead and we'll open the 10 here. Okay. I think I counted this. No, I didn't. Did I count this purple? I'm not sure. I'll say 13. I might be a little off. There's the level 7 we were looking for. One silver. 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 Another silver. Another silver. Another silver. Come on, give me the purples. Mother. That's a lot of silvers. We're on a really hot silver streak after getting all those purples. We got 10 purples the first batch of all the bronze chests, and now we're just like really dry spell. There's another purple. There's 15 purples from opening all of our chests. There's 16 purples. There we go. There we go. And there's another purple. Okay. So right now we are at, this is after opening, we'll go through and just finish these actually. There's another purple, silver, bronze we don't really care about, another silver, dopamine is pretty real, I gotta say. It's quite satisfying waiting to see if you're gonna get like another purple or another legendary or something like that. So silver, I think I may have counted that or not, I'm not sure. If my count's off a little bit, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. This isn't exact science here. So oh, and there's another purple. Okay. Which we're not gonna have enough to open, I think. I'm not gonna mark that just yet because I'm gonna lose count, I think. Do we get it after that? Or no? Okay. And then we open our 3 legendaries and then we'll see. Yeah, I think it's randomized Iron Dragonite. I will actually just mark this one. So 3 legendaries, let's open these up. 1 gold head, 8-hour speed up, and 500 gems. So there is the purple. There's another silver. Show us another legendary. Oh, I wouldn't even be able to get the legendary right now, actually. And then just bronze streak. Oh, and there's a purple. That's it. Level 8, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. There's 1 more silver. Well, we got the skin. But only to level 8. Only level 7, I guess, which is what Boast said he was on, right? Yeah, here are the rates. So from all of that, all those chests that we opened, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35, 49. We actually got 50 silver chests. We got 22 purples, and then we got 2 legendary chests, and we only made it to level 7. So we're 3 levels shy to get these extra 20 sculptures. So you know, kind of a cool event when you take this approach to it. I think this was honestly much more fun to open these all at once, as Bo's just saying, to like, you know, you're kind of like doing these in mass production to see what you're gonna get. But it's nowhere near the level of the 7K gem event. So pretty good science there. Thank you guys for joining in that, and we will clip that into a video and we'll post that a little bit later today or tomorrow. So Elysian treasures, fun, kind of grindy, but not really worth it. I will say though, it's definitely less grindy than 7K gem event. I think we can all agree, because you're nerfed at not nerfed, but you're capped at 50 barbs amongst gathering and collecting resources in your city. So it's definitely not as grindy. So yeah, there we go. GG's Elysian treasures. Give us 7K gem event, Lilith. It's all we want. I will say too, like I didn't even really get, like, unless I was sleeping during them, but like I don't think we got a lot of these Arcadian gifts either. So like, which means that people weren't, was it this one or it was that event, right? It was that bundle, the seasonal Divine Ambrosia. So like, it means that a lot of people weren't even buying this. But like, no, it is easy, but I think you do have to grind a little bit more for it, just because you're not capped. You know what I'm saying? $50 and $100 bonus. Yeah. I didn't see a lot. Guys. That's what I mean. So like, I don't even know if like I don't even know if it's like a good and profitable event for Lilith, you know? Solaroku, welcome to the stream. Enjoying our farming simulator? Not at all. Give me an actual KVK, like now. This is total shite. All right, I'm gonna go in and do Golden Kingdom, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Or solar. Okay, thanks. Solaroku. Solar. I got all these, right? Okay. Yeah. So I mean, as Paramu was saying, good dopamine hits, but not as good as 7K gem event. So we got shorted on 20 heads. Just Sag. Oh, interesting. Did not know that. So I'm like saying it with like an Asian accent, and it's like totally not the way that you say it either. It's tough Dragonite too, because like they are like kind of giving us like the free-to-plays, low spenders, like a way in with like some things, like giving us like the research tradings, and but it's that stuff like that's also helping the whales too. So I don't know, what do we think in terms of like them, in terms of like events for free to play? Obviously Karak ceremony, all of these like equipment based events, Golden Kingdom, Ceroli, Realm of Mystique ish, are like kind of mid. Karak is definitely the best, I would say, right? Like, what else do we need for the player base to increase, you know, some viability for F2P events? 7K gem event, I think, obviously is the best of the best, right? Like, what else would we need? Need to fix Marauders and chaining. If you're talking about like pre-nerf, like I mentioned this a few days ago as we were kind of getting into KVK, like if we had Marauders like 1.0, like the very first Marauders that came into the game, like that would be huge. And then I agree with the shadow nerfs to barb chains, although they've been better about, I think they've gotten to a point where they haven't really shadow nerfed the barbs too much anymore. But they did shadow nerf them into oblivion. Like, you're not able to do the consistent 15 to 30 barb chains like you were once able to do so. Your triple launch is a basic attack. They have that's buns. 5% more damage, 15% chance to deal for now, 15% damage right off the jump is pretty good. Matt's got increased from barbs recently. That's good. But like, yeah, I feel like, so like we have a couple events that we get, like Karak comes around like what, once a month, and then we have like 2 7K gem events a year roughly, I want to say. Like, would we like to see that frequency increase? Is that too much for Lilith to be giving out? I personally don't think so. Like, if you give 7K gem event, like, what if they did 7K gem event and the alliance event, right? The alliance based one, which is like, you have to buy the bundles essentially to get your 30 golden sculptures. Like, what if they just put those two together? That way you had the ability for your free to plays to go get your 7K gems, but then you had a spending motive there too, where your whales can then go and get more, and then they would essentially double. So they would be able to get 60 gold heads per quarter or per seasonal event. I hate how it's more affordable for me to get a pilot who barb chains than just buy a bundle in game. That's a good point. Make spawn rate better in KBK for barbs? Yes, I would say that's definitely something that they would need to do, especially considering how popular barb chaining has become. But I mean, like, in terms of like events, this year's 7K gem event is the cost. FTP just have too many events to spend gems on. Yeah, but you get the 7K gems back. You don't lose anything on 7K gem events. So it's just something that like free to plays have to properly plan for. Look, I'm not free to play, so like I wouldn't know, to be honest. Like what is like truly needed for a 100% free to play player. That's why we're discussing, you know. I'm gonna be ballsy and go get another blessing. Hell yeah, brother. But I think if they did like an alliance based one with the 7K gem event, like, is that really gonna hurt them? If anything, it's gonna give them more spending per quarter per seasonal event, you know. You're not gonna be cycling the events. You're gonna allow your free to plays to have 4 7K gem events in a year, and then your whales will be able to buy those bundles, you know, 4 times a year. Auto barbs are kind of nerfing chaining. Yeah, I don't know anyone who's using auto barb, and you can't even use them for marauders. So like that's like GG's. What's up, Genie? Welcome to the stream. Dan's a whale ever since he went to 93. That is not facts, sir. We were just looking at gem counts, and I do not spend that much gems. 2.4 million in a year is not whale consideration, I would say. What I would do to be a whale though for a day, man. Like I say, give me the keys to the Rari one of these days, and I'll that's essentially what it is when you're allowing like someone to pilot like one of these Kraken accounts. You're literally giving someone the keys to your Ferrari, is what you're doing. Why am I getting the bootiest skills right now? Okay. I just do Paramu. I just do I'll do like a little bit of barb chaining, but I'll just throw on my resource production skin, and then what I do is gather 100k worth. It's more or less grind. It's the same level grindy, but you don't have to kill myself barb chaining. If you don't have like the time to barb chain either, right? You can just like set your phone to get the notification. Anytime your troop comes back to your city, you can just resend them back out. Like it's like every 15 to 20 minutes. It's a little tedious, but at least you don't have to be stuck to the game. Alliance mobilization was an attempt at a free-to-play event that just turned into spending central. Facts. Genie is calling you whale and he's a kraken, so guys, trust me. What I would love, honestly, like, I think you can ask any, like, and anyone here, right? You guys, we're all like, what, mid to lower level spenders. Like, ask anyone what like one of their ROK dreams would be, and I'm sure for anyone it would just be a kraken for a little while. Amazing. It'd be amazing. And I don't mean like piloting a kraken account. I mean like actually just, you know, being rich enough to just drop bans on a game. This past KVK was F2P and grinding was just painful. Yeah. I tried the whole F2P thing. I would rather spend, you know, a couple $1,000s a year. Yeah, that's a good dream right there, Solar. Like, there we go. Yes, this is the one that I want. Oh boy. Fight Chi away from these QSHs. Back row defense. Watch Alex do that this last Zenith. Gem trained one unit. Gem training one troop at a time still counts as gem training. Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah. Major healing we'll get, and a deadly bolt. Stupid. I'm always so low on gems. I wish I could buy the 50k for a $100 gem constantly. Yeah, or, you know, it'd be great. Dude, you know what would be awesome that Lilith could do for us? Reduce all damage taken. Bro, if they can give us a refresh on there's so much space. If they can give us a refresh on growth bundle or growth what is it called? The gem growth thingy? That would be so nice. That'd be so nice of them. Like once a year, just let it refresh. Or like if you buy the 30-day gem supply, every month, every 12 months you buy the the 30-day gem supply, you get the growth thingy again. Lilith, some ideas to incentivize. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. You buy 12 30-day bundles a year, right? That's maybe 100, no more. Was it $10 bundle? 120 bucks. AoE skills deal 50% more damage. Surge shield, gain a large damage absorbing shield. I think we'll do that for now. The new resource trade for gem thingy has good value. I wouldn't hold the breath there, Halix. Get the 1 billion resource for 1k gems. Yeah, something obnoxious like that. It's I'm not I'm not optimistic on what the exchange rate's going to be. They have the ability there pop the gathering bundle, which was dope. Which the gathering bundle? All y'all in 2293? Or just Halix in Solar? Oh, gathering gear, gotcha. One of those solar, I got you. One of the ROK yappers. $56.95, $23.87. Okay. $36.95. That's like real. What's the newest kingdoms? Are we in 4K range yet? I honestly have no idea. Reacts? Triax or Syriax? One March Wonder. But the Triax sounds familiar too. So thank you guys for yapping and streaming. It makes it makes streaming so much more bearable. Like if I wouldn't even do Golden Kingdom on stream right now if I didn't have a couple people to yap with. I feel like this would. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go away from the fervent tactics. I feel like it doesn't start working until like later anyway. Oh, yes, 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 yes. That's right, that's right. Duh. Yeah, he was cool, peeps. I was a little upset that he left, actually. Why don't I skip? I am skipping the battle. Or you mean like the whole like setup and like line? Because I feel like when you skip setting the lineup too, it really like messes with you know, the like the formation and stuff. I at least like to get this set because my Canyon team isn't good enough to just run through and skip it all type deal. Oh, KVK against 2049 is in 2654. Paramu 3932 is the newest. Wow, so we are creeping up on 4K soon. Nice. Let's go. Ooh, that was a little painful. Oops, yeah, 15% rage. Heals is on this side most likely now. Golden Kingdom even beforehand. That's a stretch, Dragonite. That's a stretch. Very much a stretch, I would say. I do like it now with like the skills and you know, obviously these were the same, but and then even like preparing for like the boss at the end, I will say I like that. Please tell me this heals isn't on the other side. Shit, I think it is. Let's get a sub. Let's get a sub in here. Thanks. Yep. Damn it. Lost Kingdom chat is so tame. Yes. We were told. I mean, we're normally told not to be true like super trolls. But I think even more so this time, there was a little bit more emphasis on us not, you know, being trolls. And I think it was really just 1818. Like 960 doesn't have a lot of players. Anyway, someone's at my door. Hold on, I'll be right back. Interesting. Property manager shutting off the water. Not too much rage here. Use all damage taken. getting more heals there was right or not. I'm not sure. I mean, more rage. Forcible movement. Definitely want one of these. Medium healing. 2, 3. Can I get a legendary one or no? Oh wait, I have 2 full heal things. Want to get an arrow of truth. C1093 is going to have such a hard time finding good KVKs. I wish y'all luck. I don't think so. I really don't. At least not right when we come out. There's supposed to be a bunch of kingdoms ready for us right when we go first pop. I will say this. The one thing that I'm going to continue to bring up and harp on, and like put out there is like, look, we're not a whale kingdom. We're a kingdom that's built very well, that yes has now gotten a little bit more swarm support, but we still don't have a lot of like a big chunk of our players are like around the 100 million power range and under. So like when you take us out of the equation for swarming, like who can swarm effectively, like it's tough. And you give us one big KVK and we're gonna get, you know, chipped on power quite a lot. So look, I think if anything, you know, 1818 and 960's decision not to fight here probably is like one of the bad things that they can do for the community, and like the truth of like the whole strength of 1093, because now you're giving all of the low spenders and F2Ps more time to stack the accounts. And I feel like that is very largely not in favor of any other kingdoms going up against us in the future. But we aren't a whale kingdom, and we're not built on having unlimited speed ups and stuff like that. Like we are going to get tapped at points. Our strength is in numbers. That's what it is. We're not a 960. We're not a 2377. We're not a 606 who spend massively. We have now, you know, even with Ghost Rider, like Ghost Rider, in my short time here, like he's like I would say like he goes and gets his geared up bundles, but like he wasn't a guy who's clearing the shop. Like even like BT, like he's not. BT and Marlboro, they're not clearing the shops, but they're getting like the what are the war bundles in the Circle of Life. They'll get those like relatively frequently, I would say, but that's it. Like we don't have a lot of huge spenders. Is that true? They are going to farm KVK? They are, Angel, yes. Well, that's not going to happen anymore, Alex, because I'm pretty sure 2377 is going to take a big hit after this KVK. How doesn't it work, Solar? Because it's not, even I'll say this too, it's not like power isn't the big thing on matchmaking anymore. It's KP. So like all you have to do is like throw a bunch of camps, throw a bunch of kingdoms in the same camp. Oh, okay, so I'm bad with sarcasm. Yeah, and that's what we were talking about before. One of the guys with Arabic name before was, I guess a big 60 GT fan, and trying to play rage bait a little bit, and was just kind of telling him like, look, because he was saying something along the lines of like, kingdoms are gonna dodge 1093 and it's gonna be a 1254 situation. But like, if we get to that point, then it's like, then what the fuck are we even playing the game for? Like, it's almost, if we get to that point, then it's shame on every other kingdom out there. Like, why are we dodging fights? Because there's a potential to lose? That's fucking bitch shit. At that point, then I don't even want to play the game anymore. Like, what are we doing in a war game where people don't want to fight the hard fights? It's ridiculous. And I think once I said that, he kind of like, I feel like his tone or his temperament changed a little bit. And welcome to the stream. I'm like 1 out of 9 on Autark, so who cares about winning? Yeah, I mean, there are some things that Lilith can do, I think, fundamentally as well, that'll entice people to fight for more than, they have increased, like, this tier system is really nice because you can get what is it, 60,000 gems? Like, that's really nice. That's like the best, that more than anything people should want to play for. 60,000 gems is pretty damn good. Alex, I think it all started a little bit with Supreme Strife, or not even Supreme Strife, was it? I think it was partly Supreme Strife, but Mr. Open Wild Lion kind of like crashing out a bit. And I think like some of the finger pointing started, and I just don't think that people in 2377 were taking to that very kindly. And I know some people have already migrated out of 2377. So, yeah, there's been a little bit of drama kind of swirling over there. It did start with Strife. It started with 2377 getting knocked out of Supreme Strife because they didn't build like in a good way, really. This is fair too. This is fair to say, Solar. This is very fair to say, yes. But again, those are repercussions. Oh, they were due to Zenith. Oh. But it does seem like there is still some drama though over there, no? Artha, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, they got the camp me, right? I think. I don't know. I don't know either. I'm not sure on all that. I fought 1093 twice and the numbers are insane. Yeah, well, it's, about 300 players. And yeah, we're gonna look to overwhelm you. And there's times where they're gonna get overwhelmed too. It happened in their 1v3 with the all the ACs. We'll see in 12 hours or so. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's big moves to be made on this King's Land. Skill. Need to heal. Yeah, that's just straight killing barbs as fast as you can, Artha. I did the my run earlier. I only got like 350k points. One and done. Too much AP consumption. Other forcible movement? I don't really need it, do I? No one gets sick. I would respect every kingdom even more. Yeah, but that's just a waste at the end of the day, you know? There are some good rewards up for grabs there. I hear you, but it would be, what a waste that would be. Oh, man. We're already wasting freaking, you know, a month and a half here. Almost 2 months. That's a month and a half. Or do you mean in the big KVK? To be fair, 606 was untested. They had a huge migration in, so no. We knew how they were going to perform. That is a very fair point, yeah. It's gonna tank. You think so, Solar? I keep hearing that it's going to be like less than 5 hours. I think that's a bit dramatic too. I would say like maybe like 12 hours. Chain 5+ hours a day for 60 days and watch speed up profit. Bro, who has time to chain 5 hours a day? Like personally, like I can understand if you get someone to, you know, pilot and chain 5 hours a day, but Jesus, that's a lot. Oh, I messed that up actually, shit. I'm sure it will probably get to equal alt-art distribution. You would have to. I mean, I don't know how that would work, but fuck. God damn it. During your work hours, you can do 5? Dude, fuck that. Philip's getting cooked. Does he not have gear on or something? I have a feeling there's no gear on. Well, either they fight Kingsland or they max spend tech and try to abuse people for their 13 kills in Zone 5. Monday through Friday, 5k a day. Oh. No, 5k honor, right? $5k a day, I think, is very reasonable. Those people who do like 10k a day, like that's quite a lot. I've tried doing that, and I'm like, you could do it for like a few days, but like I just feel like it's too much at a certain point. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That works. There's 960 and 1818 will trade for all their stuff. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what we're gonna kind of be doing, right? In a way, aside going in and taking some of their stuff, like in those zones that are supposed to be contested. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I think they're working on doing some kind of like like an event or something solar to do to trade for the kills. Tanks here. $80k honor and 1 MGE barb day? Bro, that's fucking crazy. How much Adderall were you on, yo? That's literally probably the only way I'd be able to do that. One murder ball, one specific troop type. That would be kind of cool. I kind of like that idea, yeah. Like infantry only murder balls, cavalry only murder balls, archer only murder balls. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be good for content too. Because that's something that you'll never get the chance to do like ever again. Good idea, Ken. Yes, let's go. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Okay, we do need to get to heal all. Another heal too, but it's fine for now. Ooh, another heal. Thanks, dude. Oh my gosh, so many relics. Okay. Ditch this. It's not an all heal. 10%. I could technically ditch that. One. You can mix it with one troop type versus another, like calves versus archer and infantry versus calves. Yeah. Or like ones that like wouldn't. Oh no, they all do counter each other in some regard. I like the singular troop type against each other. What's up, Nate? Welcome. What you saying and retracting? Oh, member for 1 month. Thank you. Appreciate that. Farmer treating you. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But I'm doing good otherwise. We are keeping busy a little bit, so we have some wonderful yappers in chat today who are keeping my sanity during this Farmville stream. So it's very, very much appreciated. This isn't the one that I'm going to use. The chief one. Yeah. I probably should have bought the second one, Dragonite. But I'm not sure what to give up. Whoa, lucky. So lucky. We are gonna have to try and find this heals though. Your boy may be the first Filipino rock Discord mod. Been mod for at least 2 months now. Very nice, dude. Represent Filipino gang. Dude, I'm so mad, speaking of Filipino. So way back, if you go to like my earliest streams and my first apartment when I started streaming, I had a Filipino flag behind me. When I moved, I had then moved my it always goes on my wall. When I moved to Australia, I thought that I packed it, but I didn't. And when I got the last of my boxes, I was like, wait a minute, where the fuck is it? Because I want it to be up somewhere behind me. And it wasn't there. And I'm like, man, so now I got to go out and get another Filipino flag to throw up in the back. I have to say, like, putting that in the background, like, I feel like a lot of the Filipino community isn't playing rock as much anymore. But dude, my demographic metrics, when I had that flag up, I had so many Filipinos watching me. It was crazy. Crazy. Just because I had the flag in the back. It was nuts. Rave, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, that. For every... Ooh, this would be useful, but I'm also pretty much towards the end, and I have a lot of gold right now. I think we go with this. Give me the heals. Oh. So I'm gonna have to fight one of them. Yes. I'll fight you. Dragonite, I'm buying Gaja currently. I just finished Gonzalo like a week or two ago. Troops, front row troops, back row troops. Anything for you, right? No. Let's do a mini heal. I'll swap out my frontliners. Really, I probably could have saved that heal and just swapped out the front line. Doing late night streams now. Yeah, that's what my buddy Angelo said from 1093 as well, because he's West Coast in Canada as well, I believe. And yeah, he said the same thing. Have I fought a kangaroo yet? I have not, but I will throw hands with one. I am not scared to throw hands with a kangaroo. If I need to. I don't go out and farm animals like that, but surprisingly, like I'm in a metropolitan area. Like I haven't seen any. I just hit. I've been here for a month officially. I have not seen a spider. I have not seen a snake. I have not seen a kangaroo. Like it's very similar to like if you're anywhere in like the US, or I guess nowhere else really has like dangerous creatures like Australia, but like it's very much like the US. Unless you go out into like the woods and stuff, like I don't think you're really gonna see that stuff. So yeah, we're a month in. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of these. I definitely should have bought 2 of the siege weapons. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna get a little sus. Oh. We'll throw feet. Yo, those claws, man, are like crazy. Like the minute if I like saw it like posture up on the tail, getting ready to kick, I'd probably just run, because those claws will like rip you wide open. You're joking. What a troll you are, Lilith. Oh my goodness gracious. I think this is going to be the big one, Dragonite, where there's the 2, and the next level I'll probably get one of the towers with like the acid all over the floor. Sounds like Australian version of cow tipping. Pretty much, yeah, I guess. I'm gonna have to do a little heal, maybe. Okay. Ooh, give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Give me. Ah, it's not gonna get it. 500 gold. I'm gonna have to change my tanks. We found the heal already. That's good. I can't use this chief detector right now. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill everything. I'm gonna have to kill everything here. Can I afford? Cool. Do this. Actually, cool, sure. Yeah. Ooh, that was pretty good. Okay. Martell and fight all. Well, my Richard's not Matt's, so I probably would do something like that too, but I don't have the luxury of a Max Richard. My Canyon setup is just so buns. No Richard, no Trajan, no Shajar, no Constantine. This way. Come on! Please be here. I don't want to fight the purple guy. Dude. Oh, I probably would have been better off just fighting the purple guy. Just go to your nearest park and check the tree at nighttime. What do you say I'm gonna find? So now I gotta switch back. Oh, why is my QSH so fucking low? It's not good. I think I gotta do something like this for this one. For them to lose 10% of troops on the boss would be nice. I think that's the way to go. Or normal attack deal 15% more damage. Anchor. Yeah, it does sound like a bad idea, right? Treat this a lot like Canyon, which is interesting. Should I not be doing that? I don't know. Wait, there's no acid on this floor. Let's go. They actually they cut me a break here. They actually cut me a break by not putting the acid on the floor and only giving me a couple of those thingies. Powers. Let's go find our chief. Beautiful. Nice. I could technically let's clear the fog. Let's see what we get. Okay, that didn't last very long. I can afford a couple fights here. I have a lot of heals. I have 20-30% heals. Oh yes, yeah, I know. I'll be fine even without the healing hut. I have plenty of heals. Oof. Take this guy down. Front row buffs, get Vanquisher for 6 marches and run 4 DPS marches and 2 buffing marches. Kind of doing that a little bit. I did lose track of what I'm not gonna lie, I did lose track of like what if I was doing front row or back row. Not gonna lie, I totally lost track of that. And I don't have the second buffing march, unfortunately. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. What am I doing? Let's get our buffing marches in there. Our tanks. Sometimes I feel like this isn't the best way because you're gonna limit, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah, it worked out fine. But yeah, see, my QSH took a lot more damage than I kind of wanted to. Yeah. Troop cap rage gain stats. Yeah. I think I got a fair amount of rage gain. Oh. I can heal anyone, right? Nope. And no 6 March here, unfortunately. ABCD, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll check after this, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. There hasn't been much going on. It's just level 7 pass fights. Like, there's not much that's gonna happen. So I don't think I clear this. Is it really turning your marches combo with that one core blessing? I had no idea. It sounded so doo-doo. Good night, Rave. Have a good one, brother. Check in game. I will. I got you. All right, I'm gonna run this. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'm not sure if I clear this though. Yeah, no way. Maybe. No, I don't think I beat this. Yeah, things like basic attack trigger tons of effects. Oh, that is true. That is very true, Solar. Duh. I thought just because, like, I'm like, why would I make my attacks, like, why would I convert into combo when, like, it's not like I have butterfly for, like, each one of my marches. But that does make sense, converting stuff to combo. Actually, I think I got this. I would really like to see a march dead before the 2-minute mark. Come on, Arthur. Baichi, kill this freaking Huo. No. Very close, but not gonna get it. Dying fast enough. Kill him already! Holy fuck! Oh my god, there's no way he's still there. You gotta kill the Nevsky, like, right now. Come on. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not getting it. Nevsky in this economy. The 3v1 on the Skippy now, but it's not gonna be enough. I'm not killing him fast enough here. What's up, Iwachi Prime? Watch Ewatch Prime? I hate it. Like when they get, dude, like it's so low on red, you can't fucking tell me that that thing would survive in the field getting ripped by the skills. It would never happen. Like I wish it would tell me how many fucking troops are left. It would, bro, that thing should be dead. Oh my god. Dude, I hate fucking watching Golden Kingdom and when it literally hangs on like that. Like, dude, that 30 seconds that it took to actually kill the Huo just destroyed me. Destroyed my run. It literally hangs on for way too long. It would never happen in the open field. Fucking garbage. Bro, and I had so much damage too. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's unreal. Unreal. Essentially fighting 5 rallies. That's fair. That's fair. But still, like, come on. When it's that low, you can't tell me that thing's gonna survive for another 30 seconds when it has like the smallest sliver of red. It just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. Oh, damn. Okay, Artha. That's a huntsman. This definitely isn't that big, but it looks scary. And I've had something like this in the States, in Jersey. Don't get fervent tactics next time. Oh, nothing like getting rage baited in fucking Golden Kingdom. What is that? Oh, yes, let's go. We got our artifact. Let's go. Too bad I'm never going to be able to use it. I would really love to use this Huo Ragnar combo that I've heard so much about. Actually, would no, I guess combo attack. Yeah, Huo Ragnar. Yeah, I'm just thinking that too, Solar. Like, yeah, you might even be able to get a little playful with Arthur Ragnar. You can just add me here or add as a friend, Solar. It's a dead chat though, so we have to like we can't get too crazy in there, all right? Like you see, last message was from Wednesday, and then before that, like look at the gap, look at the gap. So we have to keep this relatively dead, okay? We can do a little yapping, but like, okay, keep it nice and peaceful in there. That does sound like a good combo, though, Arthur Ragnar. But then, Ooh, so then would you do for my lineup? Would I do Huo Phillip? No. Where would my Phillip then go to? Is a very interesting question. I mean, I guess I could then just make him primary, but I've heard very recently too, do not run Phillip primary. I heard it's not great. Yeah, I would still do that, but where would my Phillip go is what I mean. I don't know if I misspoke there. USH Phillip? Is that a thing? Joan Phillip? I thought that was like trash. I thought, don't you like overrage and stuff? And like you don't overrage, but don't your skill cycles get stacked up too close together? Well, we might not. Maybe we find out. Maybe we don't. 34 seconds and he casted 16 times. Oh, okay. Bit interesting. Did not know that. That would be nice, yeah, because Nevsky is. It's still weird to me that we're saying Nevsky's getting old, but here we are, 2025 going to 2026, and Nevsky is a pretty outdated commander. Guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Thank you guys for chilling out. I did have here, I didn't catch this before, but Hallex, thank you for the subscription, and Knight, thank you for being a member for a month. Huo Ragnar, that's what I want to try. That's why, but I'm also excited. I would like to try the Arthur Ragnar too. Don't forget to check out the new Siege video that I did with my buddy Patriarch Zook. He is a 1.7 billion KP Siege main. He obtained that 1.7 billion KP last KVK, so go ahead and check that out. Greatly appreciate the support. Also, one last thing I'm going to leave here. Also, thank you for the support that we had while doing the Elysian Treasures. I'm going to clip this into a video. It was pretty cool, nice dopamine rush, but I mean, only getting to level 7 here, missing out on 20 sculpts just really isn't great. And then one last thing, I would ask for support. I forgot to fucking plug this earlier. If you guys would, I can't multi-stream, but any support is greatly appreciated. I am starting to stream more on Twitch, kind of other games outside of Rise of Kingdoms. I'm going to kind of start going back and forth because it's hard to get a following on Twitch, but any support is definitely greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the support, and we will catch you on the next one. I don't know when I'm going to go live next, but this was a pretty good turnout. Just had some good yappers in here, so shout out to the yappers. Thank you guys, because you are the ones who make it possible for me to do 3-hour streams. If they're if I didn't have you guys to yap, then I would probably only be able to stream for like an hour or so. Definitely much appreciated. So we will catch you guys on the next one. Not sure when that is, but subscribe to the channel to get those notifications. Love y'all. I'm out. Later. See y'all. Peace.